Hi, my name is Veronica Stewart. I'm one of the staff librarians at UA-PTC Libraries. Your instructors had asked me to give you a presentation on the library and some of its resources that may be of use to you as health information technology students. So today we will discuss library services and resources that you might use to find articles related to HIT topics. You'll also receive several handouts from the library, and we will discuss those as we go through the presentation. We will start with the UA-PTC's library brochure. There's lots of things that are of interest to you, and you can read the brochure on your own, but I would like to point out a few things. On the inside is a list of our library locations. We have 2 locations, north on the main campus and south on the, in the main building at the south campus. Both locations are open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 3 on Fridays. Neither location is open Saturday or Sunday. Both locations have staff and study rooms and books and computers, all stuff there for you to help you out. You can check out materials at either location. You can return your materials to either location, and you can have materials sent from one location to the other, just whichever one happens to be the most convenient for you to use. You can email us at librarystaff@uaptc.edu. That address is inside of the brochure. We can't answer emails in the middle of the night, but we do answer them the next business morning. And also you have off-campus access to all the resources I'm going to show you here today. You do not have to be physically on a PTC campus in order to access any of our online books or online databases. If you do access any of our online books or online databases from off-campus, you will get a screen that will prompt you to log in, and that is on this Accessing Databases from Off-Campus flyer. There's a screenshot of the screen that you get prompted when you're prompted to log in with your UA portal username and password if you try to access any of our online resources from off-campus, and that is available 24/7. So in a way, the library resources are available to you 24/7. If you do try to log in from off-campus and you have trouble, you cannot do it, you can reset your portal, and the place that you do that is on the main UA-PTC homepage. If you click on the campus portal link and then click on the Help tab, scroll down and you will see this password reset box where it prompts you for your first name, last 4 digits of your social security number, and your zip code, and to reset your password. So this is where you can come to reset your password if you need to do that. If you ever do this screen and you get a little message that says that the system cannot match the information in the first 4 lines, what it's referring to are the first name, last 4 digits of your social, and your zip code. And all that means is that you have something out of date, right? You need to contact the registrar's office. 9 times out of 10, it is your zip code. Maybe you've changed addresses or moved since you initially registered with Pulaski Tech, and you just need to update that information so that you can reset your portal password. So a couple of other resources that might be of use to you here on campus is the Collaboration Center. The Collaboration Center is a writing help center in the Charts building on the main campus in room 305. This center focuses primarily on English and speech classes. So if you're having particular problems with those classes, you might go by the Collaboration Center and get some help. The hours are right there on their website. We also have the Learning Assistance Center. The Learning Assistance Center has multiple locations on the main campus. They are in room 307 and 309 of the campus center, and that's the building with the big clock tower on it. In Little Rock South, they're in the Little Rock South main building in room 220, so in the same building as the Little Rock South Library location. And Learning Assistance Center is there to help you out with anything and everything. Writing, math, science, everything. So there's a couple of different resources there to help you out with your studies as tutoring sources. So we're going to go to the library website, and the library website, if you start on the UA-PTC homepage that I have here, The library website is located under Current Student Succeed. If you move your mouse over Current Student Succeed, you'll get these menus. If you look under the Academics menu, the UA-PTC Oppenheimer Libraries link is the very last one. If you click on that, you will go to the library homepage. Now notice we are not logged in Portal. The library does not have a presence in Portal. So all of this is through the main UA-PTC homepage. Once you're here, if you want to bookmark the library website directly, that's our direct link up there, uaptc.edu/library. And much of the information that was in the brochure that I sent you is repeated here on the website. You see our location and hours and the phone numbers for both locations. Ask a Librarian is a email link. That's our email link again for you, so you can click there and send us an email. Now the next thing I do want to discuss with you is the Internet versus Databases handout. It's this one right here that has really big on it, Google and Bing, and I can't find the web camera. There it is. And this just sort of gives you an overview. If you're not quite familiar with the differences between the Internet and the databases, this will kind of give you an overview on that. We're here to show you how to access information on health information technology journals and on health information technology topics. Some of this information may be accessed for free on the Internet, and some of it may be accessed through our databases. And we're going to cover both methods during this presentation. And this kind of like gives you an overview of the difference between the Internet versus regular databases. You can read the entire handout on your own, but basically the Internet is for the general public. You can find good information on it, and sometimes you can find scholarly information through the general Internet. However, sometimes the information is not available for free. Topic searching on Google in particular can lead to non-scholarly sources or sources that are not available in full text. General Google searching is best to find the website of a specific publication that you know is a reputable source, and then you can search within that publication. If you want to be guaranteed to find free full-text articles from scholarly sources in health information technology or in any of your courses, your best bet is to search databases. Today we're going to cover 3 sources in which you might find search for information on health information technology. 2 are freely available on the Internet, Google Scholar and PubMed Central, and 1 is a database, ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health Source. We're going to start with a free source that you probably all know, which is Google Scholar. Google Scholar is located at scholar.google.com. It opens up to this blank, simple web search, just like regular Google. What Google Scholar does, however, opposed to regular Google, is that it limits your searches to the most scholarly information, mostly scholarly information, sorry. Some non-scholarly sources do pop up occasionally, but either way, you are not always guaranteed access to the full text of articles. That is determined by the publisher and what they have decided to make available through their websites. We're going to demonstrate a search today for information on Patient Portal. Notice I'm not putting an S on the end, and that's because making a topic plural can skew your results. Usually it will result in getting you fewer results because search engines try to match exactly what you type in the search box. So we're going to leave the S off Patient Portal and portals and just say Patient Portal. We're going to look for information on Patient Portal in all 3 of the sources we're covering today, just so you can compare the difference in the results from Google Scholar, PubMed Central, and ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health Source. So I've got my Patient Portal in. I'm going to click my search, and I get over 2 million hits. As you probably already know, this is frequently a problem on the Internet. You get way too many results. One search trick that works in Google, in PubMed Central, in any database, in any search engine, is to put your topic in quotes. If you have a multi-word topic like this, if you do quotation marks at the beginning and at the end, what that does is that tells the search engine to look for that exact phrase so that it won't find patient, say, on the first page of the article and portal on the 5th page of the article. It will only look for the phrase patient portal all together as a phrase. It's not going to take it apart. And I said that works everywhere. And so I put patient portal in quotes, and I'm going to do my search again and see what that did for us. And we went from over 2 million results down to 17,000 results. So just that one little trick helps kind of get you in the right direction. And it also helps to focus your search results on exactly the issue of patient portal, your particular topic. Our results here are given to us in the order of the most relevant first. So we're just going to take a couple and look at them. If you haven't looked at Google Scholar before, our title of our article is the part that's in blue, and that acts as a link to the publisher's site. Not necessarily to the full text all the time, but definitely to the publisher's site so that we can access full text if it's available. We're going to start with this first one. Use of electronic patient portal among disadvantaged populations. And here it took us to the publisher's site, the journal site here. Here's my title of my article again. Here's the name of my journal, Journal of General Internal Medicine. And just a note on that, not all health information technology articles will be in specifically health information technology journals. Sometimes articles on health information technology related topics will be published in medical journals like this one, perhaps nursing journals, perhaps even IT journals. So it helps to kind of look more broadly than just in journals that are specifically published for health information technology fields. So anyway, here I am. I'm looking at the publisher's website for this particular article. My title is right here. My authors are here. The name of my journal, when it was published. If I scroll down a smidge, I get an abstract. Now, an abstract, if you're not familiar with what an abstract is just a summary of the article, but it is not the complete full text. An abstract is usually just a paragraph or two that tells you what the article is about. It's really useful to help you decide whether or not it's worth your trouble to look at the full text of the article, but do not think that the abstract is giving you the whole story, because it's not the full text. So there's my abstract. If I scroll on down, some notes, the references of the article, I don't see the full text of the article. And sure enough, if I look over here to the right, notice this is one of those where the full text is available only if you pay for it. And this happens a lot, especially through Google Scholar or just a general Google search. Publishers will give you information about the article, but you will not have access to the full text. They have the full text behind what's called a paywall. And that's what this is. So naturally, you're not going to pay $40 to look at this particular article. So let's go back out to our search results, our Google Scholar search results. Let's look at number 2, social disparities in internet patient portal use. This is linking to a different journal, JAMIA. And once again, here's my title, here's my authors, Journal of the American Medical Informatics Association. That's the name of the journal. Here's my abstract. Once again, an abstract. Most of your scholarly articles will have an abstract. And then look down here. I've got introduction, case description, method of study, charts and graphs galore. This one actually does give me the full text of my article. So this one I can get a PDF view to print out. I can share it via email and so forth. So this happened to be one of those times where the full text was freely available to me on the internet. That's not always an option. As you saw, the first one it wasn't there, the second one it is there.